The 4.6 billion year journey of Earth is truly breathtaking. In today's video, we will witness Earth's transformation from a molten lava ocean to a planet covered in icy rain, and eventually to a frozen world. Time after time, massive collisions and extinctions, alongside the rise and fall of ancient life forms, reveal the awe-inspiring miracle and resilience of life. Without further ado, let's travel back 4.6 billion years to witness Earth's dramatic origins. At that time, the solar system was shrouded in a crimson dawn mist, surrounded by the vast emptiness of space. Under the pull of gravity, scattered rocks gradually coalesced over millions of years, and Earth's initial shape began to take form. However, Earth's surface at that time was scorching, with temperatures exceeding 1,200 degrees Celsius, lacking oxygen, and covered by boiling lava oceans. Soon, a planet named Theia collided with Earth at a speed of 15 kilometers per second, causing the Earth's surface to warp violently due to Theia's immense mass. The two planets almost fused in the collision. Over the course of thousands of years, debris from this violent explosion gradually formed the Moon. Initially, the Moon was only 22,000 kilometers away from Earth, and one could see this massive celestial body just by looking up. At that time, Earth's rotation period was only 6 hours. Around 3.9 billion years ago, an intense icy rain bombarded Earth for over 20 million years, gradually lowering Earth's surface temperature to around 70 degrees Celsius. These ice chunks melted and formed the future oceans. Meanwhile, storms on Earth were so intense that they surpassed the most powerful hurricanes in human history. The Moon, being too close to Earth, triggered terrifying tidal effects, causing Earth's surface to surge with massive waves. Fortunately, the Moon gradually moved away from Earth, and Earth's rotation speed slowed down year by year. During this time, signs of life began to emerge in Earth's oceans. Massive lava eruptions led to the solidification of the lava into hard islands. Despite this, Earth was still uninhabitable for humans due to the extremely high temperatures. 3.8 billion years ago, Earth suffered another major meteorite impact, bringing with it a wealth of minerals, and single-celled organisms began to appear in Earth's oceans. This marked a significant moment in Earth's history. 3.5 billion years ago, a large number of cyanobacteria and stromatolite colonies appeared in Earth's shallow seas, capable of converting carbon dioxide into sugars and oxygen. 1.5 billion years ago, Earth underwent dramatic tectonic movements, giving rise to thousands of islands and oceans. 1 billion years ago, Earth's first supercontinent Rodinia formed, and Earth's days were only 18 hours long, with temperatures reaching 30 degrees Celsius, signaling the possible onset of life. However, 750 million years ago, Earth experienced a mysterious global tectonic rupture for unknown reasons. Magma surged out of the mantle, underground volcanoes erupted, and the release of large amounts of carbon dioxide led to a global acid rain disaster, nearly collapsing the ecosystem. Subsequently, these greenhouse gases were absorbed by primitive rocks exposed to the air, causing Earth's temperature to suddenly drop to -50 degrees Celsius. During this period, Earth experienced an extremely harsh time, the Snowball Earth period. Massive ice caps appeared at the poles, reaching heights of several thousand meters. The ice sheets reflected more light, preventing Earth from retaining heat, causing the ice walls to expand towards the equator, eventually turning the entire planet into a frozen world. However, just as life was hanging by a thread, Earth's ice sheets suddenly cracked. Although Earth's surface temperature had dropped below freezing, Earth's interior remained hotter than the surface of the sun, and volcanoes erupted, spewing massive amounts of carbon dioxide, gradually warming the planet. After about 15 million years of glaciation, the glaciers fully melted, and no oxygen filled the atmosphere. 540 million years ago, Earth entered the Cambrian period, a time of an explosion of life, with oceans teeming with vegetation and traces of life, and a wide variety of species, including giant shrimp that fed on trilobites. 460 million years ago, Earth entered the Ordovician period, with the emergence of a new supercontinent Gondwana. However, due to intense solar radiation, there was still no sign of life on land. Fortunately, oxygen was gradually being converted into ozone, capable of absorbing the sun's deadly radiation. making land a potential new cradle for life. However, 440 million years ago, a mysterious gamma-ray burst struck Earth, causing a massive extinction event and pushing countless species to the brink of extinction. 375 million years ago, sea creatures gradually evolved into four-legged animals, and after 15 million years, they successfully ventured onto land. Over time, their descendants developed more advanced limb structures, and land became the primary habitat on Earth. However, Earth then faced a terrifying meteorite impact, wiping out over 70% of life. 355 million years ago, Earth entered the era of giant insects, with enormous dragonflies and robust scorpions roaming the land. At this time, Earth was rich in resources, with lush vegetation and the remnants of plants and animals forming large coal deposits. However, a massive disaster struck, leading to the extinction of over 75% of life once again. Around 250 million years ago, reptiles grew larger, with creatures surviving from the Carboniferous period evolving into giant herbivores. However, predators that fed on them also increased in number. During this time, Earth experienced the most devastating mass extinction in its history. The Earth's crust suddenly cracked, magma erupted, sulfur dioxide turned into acid rain, pink algae filled the oceans, oxygen levels plummeted, and methane gas leaked from the seabed, raising temperatures to 50 degrees Celsius. Apart from life forms dwelling underground, most of Earth's life was destroyed. Earth then entered a long rainy period that lasted 2 million years. Around 200 million years ago, the acid rain in the skies gradually dissipated, and a new landmass stretching from the north to the south pole emerged, the famous Pangaea. At this time, early dinosaur species appeared on Earth, such as Plateosaurus and Dilophosaurus. However, Earth once again faced a mass extinction event, and the survivors were scattered across the globe as Pangaea split apart. Notably, the ancient Mediterranean Sea formed during this period, with large fish populations migrating to the Middle East, later transforming into abundant oil reserves. About 180 million years ago, the North American plate began to separate from the Eurasian plate, moving at a speed of only 2.5 centimeters per year. Over time, it gradually distanced itself from the Eurasian continent, forming the Atlantic Ocean we know today. During this time, a creature known as the ichthyosaur emerged. Its ancestors were terrestrial animals, and the ichthyosaur, measuring 60 centimeters in length and capable of reaching speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour, dominated the oceans for 30 million years until the arrival of the pliosaur. Pliosaurs were massive, with teeth measuring up to 30 centimeters long, and they preyed on ichthyosaurs. Around 65 million years ago, the Earth's dominant species, the Tyrannosaurus rex, appeared, unmatched by any rival. However, a 10-kilometer-wide asteroid collided with Earth at a speed of 70,000 kilometers per hour, striking the Gulf of Mexico. The asteroid's tail had not completely burned up in the atmosphere, remaining intact 11 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The impact released energy equivalent to the simultaneous explosion of 100 trillion tons of TNT. The asteroid itself vaporized instantly, and the immense blast shockwave caused vast regions of land to shatter and peel away. Earth was engulfed in an endless meteor storm and massive tsunamis, with surface temperatures soaring to 275 degrees Celsius. Countless herbivorous plants began to combust spontaneously, and carnivorous animals faced widespread famine, leading to the complete collapse of the dinosaur era. After this catastrophe, Earth's biosphere was reconstructed, with mammals surviving and taking over. Around 4.7 million years ago, creatures like Ardipithecus appeared, with large heads resembling modern apes. During the same period, the Indian plate collided with Asia, giving rise to the towering Himalayas. 4 million years ago, the African continent experienced the formation of a 6,000-kilometer-long rift, leading to the rise of numerous mountain ranges. At this time, a species called Australopithecus appeared, originally tree-dwelling but forced to adapt to life on the ground as the African climate became drier due to the rift blocking moisture flow, turning rainforests into savannas. In this process, Australopithecus gradually mastered the skill of upright walking. 1.7 million years ago, human ancestors learned to use fire. 70,000 years ago, as sea levels dropped, the distance between Africa and the Arabian coast shortened, and the Red Sea became narrower. At the same time, Homo sapiens emerged, spreading out of Africa and across the globe. 40,000 years ago, Earth entered another ice age, with massive glaciers covering the northern hemisphere, reaching thicknesses of up to 2,500 meters. However, this ice age lasted only 20,000 years before beginning to recede, leading to the rise of human civilization, which has continued to this day. Well, that's the story for today. What do you think about this? Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. See you in the next episode.